So, in our last episode, we were able to tame this big, beautiful creature you see in front of you right now. Yeah, we were able to get our Quetzal. We used the Zeppelin to do it, and it was just very easy. It's kind of like the new version of using a Quetzal you already tamed with a platform saddle on it to trap another one, but the Zeppelin you can build, so it just makes it way easier. Today what I want to do is team up some more of those right there, those guys, which I don't think this one is a good level, but we're going to check it right now anyway. Yeah, we need to get some more Therizinos. We need some more Megatherium with better stats. That's like the main thing we want to see. That is only a level 55, so we will not be taming that one. As you can see, we built up some more traps here. So we had this one initially from the 150 Megatherium we found in the last episode. We were able to bring it back to base with the Quetzal. So the Quetzal is just, you know, it's one of those creatures that's kind of lost its luster over the years, but for picking up things like Therizinos, Megatherium, I mean, I guess even Trikes and Stegos, it's nice, right? It can pick up those creatures that the RGs can't. So it's good for that until you can get a Rhino. Then obviously the Rhino just kind of blows it out of the water. But that's kind of the plan today. So I have these other traps set up here. Hopefully we can find enough creatures to fill these traps up and just have a bunch taming at the same time. If I need to build more, I will. With the Therizinos though, it's kind of it's going to be kind of touch and go because they do tend to wake up pretty quickly. So we need to make sure that we are giving them the narcotic once we have them. Megatheriums are pretty good to just kind of let sit there. So that's kind of the deal for today. What I want to do, let's put you away for the moment. I want to grab some of these Udi eggs, or not Udi eggs, but like Udis that we have in here. And we are going to go grind them. How many do we don't really need that many, I guess, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 10, 12. We'll see how much kibble we get from them. Yeah, so we're going to bring the RG with us because obviously like that level 55 Theri, we can't just leave sitting around. So we do need to take it out, and the Quetzal is not really the creature to do that. The Quetzal is going to be the one that essentially brings the creatures back for us. So we'll probably fly around on the RG, on Emerald, and then when we find a creature we want, we'll pop out the Quetzal, which, I mean, maybe we should name these. Maybe we should start naming more of these creatures, because I'm not very good at naming all these creatures. I name the few that I like to ride on, and that's pretty much it. So let's come over here and grind up these Udis. But yeah, so if you guys do find yourself enjoying this one, make sure you hit that like button. Helps the channel out a ton. And if you're new, go ahead and subscribe. And let us do this. Use this horrible machine that grinds up all these creatures for us and turns them into kibble. Oh gosh, the Udis barely even fit. We might have to only do 3 at a time. Maybe 4 at a time. I don't think I did a good job organizing them in the grinder here. Let's see, can we fit another one? Okay, that's probably the max, and make sure Emerald's not anywhere near this. Okay, perfect. Oh man, that is just... I never used that. That is horrible. Okay, so that gave us 30 kibble. Oh, look at all the pelt it gives us too. That's actually awesome. Okay, so 30 kibble, and that was for... What was that, 5? So, probably gonna need, unless we get really lucky, we're probably gonna need a bunch of kibble. So I'm gonna grind up a ridiculous amount of Udis, and then I'll bring you back when we're ready to go. Okay, the grinding is done, and we have a ton of kibble now, and that's not even all of it. I'd put some in the fridge already. So now that that's all good to go, I'm actually not going to carry this all around with us because we're bringing everything back here, so probably carry 1 stack, put the rest in there. Yeah, we just have so much kibble now. Yeah, it's really nice that we were able to get those Udis. Okay, so first let's find our level 55 friend that was around here. Where did you go? I guess we might as well whip out the gene scanner. And Let's see, Therizino. You are over here. Ah, there you are. Let's actually make sure that you are the 55. Okay. That would have been a little bit silly if we killed something that was a lot higher. Oh, you have a baby. Oh, where are you going? Come on. Yeah, I love these RGs. They're so strong. Perfect. Oh, yeah, we're still on this mission to gather 100,000 resources. I can probably just take out a Megatherium and just go like crazy with fiber. I don't know if I really want to do that though, so we might end up taking the other route here at some stage. It should be some stage soon actually, because we want to make sure we're knocking these out as we go. But we'll tame like a level 135 frog or higher, and then the rest of these will just be really easy. Like this is, we could just walk into a cave and get all that chitin. Like that is just too easy. So I'm kind of thinking like that's what we're gonna do, instead of doing the 100,000 resources, because that might take a little bit depending on how we're doing stuff. 145 Therizino. Are there any more around here actually? So the thing is, I don't know if we leave one of the Therizinos in a trap, if it'll stay there and we can just knock them all at the same time. Because that'd be pretty good. We might just try it. Yeah, there's always so many alpha raptors around here. I think we might do that. I'm trying to see, that's a Calicotherium. Okay, well, I don't know if that Therizino is going to be done fighting Dimorphodons anytime soon, though. That is the thing. Well, let me take out the Quetzal, just in case, because I feel like the Therizino should win. Emerald, let's put you away for now. What did you have on you? Take that stuff. Okay, perfect. And then let's take out our Quetzal. Boom. Perfect. Alright. 145 Therizino. Oh, it's getting shredded though. Oh, well. I guess Dimorphodons, right? Man, that's kind of crazy. Oh, there's another Therizino. What level are you? You are level 20. Okay, well, let me put the Quetzal away and let me get Emerald back out. I mean, that's kind of how it goes, right? I didn't think that Dimorphs would take out a Therizino, like not especially a 145. So kind of crazy, but I mean, I guess I'm used to seeing. Oh, that is a mega fish. Has this fish been here? I feel like it might have been. I'm used to seeing like Rexes fight Dimorphs, and the Rexes kind of win almost all the time. So we just hit something else in there. So you are alpha boosted, which is fine. You should still die really quickly. Okay. Let's get your... I think we got the claws. Yeah, that's the main thing we want to make sure we get. You know what I just realized too, after picking up that that trophy, is that... Oh, what is... Okay. I thought it was Dimorphs. I was about to be a little upset because I cannot stand fighting them. Yeah, we never built our tribe tower. I just thought about that because we were building all the other stuff, and then we kind of got all caught up in taming some creatures. And I mean, really, we want the creatures tamed up anyway, because if we're going to do any sort of breeding before the boss fights, we're going to want them kind of doing that in the background while we get artifacts and things like that. So I think this is still the right call, but we want to get the tribe tower up sooner rather than later, so we can take advantage of all those bonuses that it gives us. Okay. All right, well, I guess, you know what, I'm flying around here. I should just take the gene scanner out. So there's a Therizino up this way. So I'm going to go ahead and hunt some Therizinos, and when we find a decent level one, well, I guess let's check this. Oh, you have a cool stomach. No, why only level 100? That's a shame. I mean, if we get some mutations, we'll probably just breed some colors in anyway, but this guy's really cool looking. But yeah, I'll probably just, hunt down some Therizinos. If we can't find Therizinos, I'll hunt down some Megatherium. And I'll bring it back when we have some good ones, and hopefully I'm able to bring them back one at a time if I need to, and just have 3 there and just knock them all at the same time. That would be really nice if we were able to do that. So I will see you in a bit. Okay, so unfortunately, I just tested my theory here and I was wrong. When we put something in a trap and we unrender it, or de-render it, it does get out. So I was hoping that the dinosaur would render, like, before the trap, or sorry, it would disappear before the trap unrenders or de-renders, and then the, oh, I don't know what's not on passive. Hopefully everything's on passive. I don't see any of the stuff moving. Ooh, okay, whoops. But yeah, so basically if you de-render the trap in the dinosaur, the Therizino, it gets out. I was hoping it would, the trap would render back in before the Therizino, but I couldn't really tell what was rendering in first, but it definitely got out. So that is the that is the point. So we can't just let them chill. Unfortunately, we do have to. We are gonna have to knock it out, and then kind of just do them. Not necessarily one at a time, but I mean, as we find them, we'll have to knock them out and just pay attention to them. So, is what it is. But this is a 145, so I have high hopes for this one, despite our previous results. But I think at some point we will find some good stats. As long as we get health and melee is what we really need. Everything else is just kind of like a bonus. So. Okay, this dude is almost knocked out. So maybe one more? Yeah, it looks like one more. Okay, perfect. So just do a body shot really and it should go down. Nice. Oh, let's not have a repeat of the Yudi. Can I have my arrows? Some of my arrows? No, we got 1 arrow. Okay, so I'm not sure how much kibble this guy takes. But I do know he will need some narcotics, so let's actually give you 10 kibble, and we'll just throw a stack of narcotic on you because you're going to need it. But he should be good to leave there for now. I wonder if any more have respawned down here. We've kind of just been clearing them out as we go. Oh, it's gonna, of course, it's gonna track the ones right next to me. Yeah, but we've been clearing them out just as to hopefully get them to respawn and at higher levels. So let's take a quick look down here. Doesn't look like any have respawned down here. There is one over there though, which I don't know if it was here before, but it is here. Okay. Well, it is here now. We need to grab it before some nonsense attacks it. Because if it gets unified with dimorphs again, then we're gonna pretty much be out of luck, because they're impossible to get off of it. Okay, so we're gonna try to not have them mate boosted. I don't know if we'll be able to pull it off, because the traps are kind of close together. Ooh, jeez, you hit us. It scared me. Yeah, we'll probably put it in one of these traps over here. Which one is farther away? They're kind of like the same distance, but maybe the higher one is a little bit farther away. Okay. So let's get you in there. Boom, perfect. And then we can probably trank you from... If you stick your head out, we can probably trank you from here. I don't know if you're actually going to do that for us, though. We can probably land on top of this, like, little rock tip here. And then hit it from the Quetzal. Can you hit us? You're trying to. Make sure the Quetzal is passive. Okay. I don't know if you'll be able to. But as long as we're not shooting our own Quetzal, we should be good. It is really close, though. Its face is, like, really close to the Quetzal's wing. And that one still has not eaten yet, but I imagine it should eat soon. Then we'll be able to gauge how much kibble that this one needs as well. And this one should actually knock out really fast, so I only put, gosh, maybe 10 arrows into the other one. 10, 12 arrows, and it knocked out, so you're still attacking though. Wait. It has a baby in there with it. How is that? How did that happen? Because we can't pick up two creatures at the same time. I have a feeling this thing should get knocked out soon. I don't know why it's still attacking us. And that one still hasn't eaten yet. Oh, it should be eating like any minute now. Okay, you're not attacking us. Are you torpor running? Oh gosh. Can I magnifying glass you without you smacking us, please? Gosh, how close do I need to be to you? I'm like right up in your face. Okay, apparently we can't magnifying glass it from this angle. Okay, so that one's going to need 9 kibble, I think. Oh, now you're torpor running. Yeah, this one has a baby, but I didn't pick up the baby. Alright, it should be very close to getting knocked out, so we have to magnifying glass it now. Please don't hit us. Oh yeah. Probably a couple more body shots. Yeah, that is so odd. Hello, baby Therizino. I don't know how you got here. But you are here with us now, so... maybe... Oh gosh. Okay, let's not have this happen. Oh, this is horrible. That is terrifying to be in the claws of a Therizino like that. That should probably do it. Because it was a headshot. You're gonna fall over. If you are gonna fall over, can you not fall on me? No, almost. That's it though. Okay, perfect. So... I imagine that you will only need 9 kibble as well. So pop you in there. Perfect. We're gonna hop over to the other Therizino really quickly and grab that one piece of kibble out. Probably don't need to because we have like infinite kibble now that we have Uties and the grinder. But just on principle, I guess. So in terms of stats, this one has high weight. I mean, it's not. It just doesn't mean that it's only gonna have high weight when it's tame. But the pre-tame stats are high weight. I'm wondering what the other one looks like too. We're also gonna want to drop some narcotic on this one, and then we'll fly back down really quickly just to check to see if there's a third Therizino. So the first Therizino was not down there. The first Therizino was actually, I guess, in the blue ob direction. Let's see if we can actually land back up here now. I land on the Therizino. I just want to see your stats, ma'am. High oxygen. But again, it doesn't mean that it's gonna tame with high oxygen, so we'll see. Let's take... Ooh, jeez, can we not get stuck in the tames? Okay, let's take a look down here one more time and just see if there's anything else. I could use the gene scanner, but I think we might still be too close to those other Theris. Probably are. Okay, so we had to travel pretty far to find this one. It is another 145, and yeah, we just had to travel kind of like halfway across the map to find this one. But hopefully it has some decent stats on it, and we're actually just going to pop this in the last open trap, and then we'll take a look at these other theories. So let's make sure everybody's passive. That way, in case it hits us, they don't go crazy, and perfect. Okay, awesome. All right, so let's see what we have here. Okay. Let's put you away. Awesome, and grab you. And we can probably grab you from here, I think. Excellent, awesome, okay. Let's see, let's grab Emerald. Come here, Emerald. Let's go knock this guy out, and then we'll take a look at these other stats here. So, nothing left there. I don't think I put extra kibble on them. I'm pretty sure we were good. Because I didn't see a bag for the other one either, but I guess it would have eaten them. This one, unfortunately, is high oxygen. The rest of the stats are pretty, they're just not great. And then this one, I think this one might be the highest weight that we have, or it's pretty close. But again, weight's not really a stat we're looking for. We just, if we could choose, right, it would be the health and the damage for sure. But at the end of the day, maybe we'll breed the weight over if we're going to ride one, which probably won't for the boss fight. We'll probably be on the UD. But yeah, let's get this guy knocked out here. And then we'll kind of check this one's stats out, and then we'll just kind of go back out. I'm thinking, what is this guy doing? He's like kind of going back and forth. Can't get a... He just knows I'm trying to headshot him, so he's not going to let me. And we missed that one. Excellent. Yeah, he just doesn't want us to... He knows the strat. He knows how to not be knocked out. At least not as quickly. But yeah, the Theris, they're not really respawning. At least not that quickly, so we're having to kind of go out really far and bring them back. I have considered bringing the traps out with me, but then we gotta bring all the kibble out with us and like a bunch of narcotic, and I don't know if we want to do that because we do want to be able to leave them in a secure place where they're not going to get hit by something silly like a dillo chasing something. So yeah, this one might be torpor running. Ooh, maybe not. Jeez. It should be getting pretty close now though, because we have landed quite a few arrows, even if they're mostly body shots. So, oh, missed that one. Okay. Probably want to check if we can. Are you gonna try and hit us? I feel like you should be torpor running, but you're like doing this weird movement that you don't want us to see your torpidity. This is so strange. I don't think any of the other ones did this. Oh, geez. Okay, perfect. All right. So let's give you some kibble. All right, and we'll give you a stack of narcotic. And then, oh, 15 into melee pre-tame. I mean, it's not the end of the world. It doesn't decide what it's going to be, but it's not looking too great in terms of the melee for this one. Okay, we've got yet another 145 Therizino here. This one has a really cool shade of like sky blue almost on its like stomach, which is really awesome. You can't really see it since it's trying to like, it's not torpor running right now, but it's doing something, that's for sure. But we do have one Therizino waiting for us over there, and then there's another one that's knocked out and taming. So, I mean, we're taming a lot of Therizinos today. None have been amazing so far. Basically, none have beaten the first three that we tamed up a few episodes ago. So, a little unfortunate. I'm not sure what this one is trying to do, but it's going to like turn around and smack us here in a second, I'm sure. If we get too close. Come on. It's probably getting decently close to being knocked out, I imagine. Are you gonna turn around and hit me? Feel like you're trying to. Oh no, you're not. You're trying to run. Okay, that is probably the last shot. Maybe not. No, I guess you need one more. That's gotta be the last one. Okay, perfect. Let's give you some kibble. Yeah, you are very cool looking. But are you any good? Health is in a decent spot, so that's good. But again, like it's always really hard to tell. Pre-tame stats, so. Let's see, perfect. Melee is a little bit low though. So hopefully one of these Therizinos comes out pretty good. So let's all come on. Let's get over here and grab up this guy here. Possibly if we can land. Excellent. And let's cryo you. Actually, Because I'm going to forget which one is which. So let me actually just take a look at you. All right, what do you have going on with you? I think this might be the highest stamina that we have. It's good if we want to ride on one, but not necessary for bosses, unfortunately. So yeah, this other one should be tamed up relatively soon. And I might actually wait for it to get tamed up before I go out and look for any more. I'm almost wondering too, maybe we should cut our losses here. Oh, we are like falling. Did not like that. Let's go take a look at our first 3 Therizinos that we tamed up really quickly. I just want to see what the stats were on them, because I really don't remember. I know it was like low 40s across the board if I remember correctly, which is why we're trying to get better ones today. But yeah, so 43 health was the highest health that we had. 40 melee might have been the highest melee that we have. And then, oh yeah, you have the purple on you. Yeah, so now we have... Where are you? This one with the highest stamina is 43. This one with the highest weight is 42. So, I mean, we are getting better ones, but still not amazing. So, just unfortunate. It's kind of how it goes, but so that's what we expect. I did find this Mastercraft Sarco saddle blueprint in a drop while we were flying around, so that's kind of cool. I'm not sure if we'll ever use a Sarco, but in case we do, I think that's an Alpha Carno over there. Looks like it. Yeah, level 95. So the issue we're kind of having right now is it doesn't seem like Therizinos are really respawning. At least not around here. The last couple I've gotten have been from like pretty far across the map, which is unfortunate. Let's actually take a look at this purple drop over here. I'm not sure if it has a ring on it. That would be amazing if it did, but even if it doesn't, yeah, we're still going to grab it because that raptor's still stuck in the wall there. That's kind of funny. Okay, let's grab this before anybody wants to come and kill us. I'll take that. I'll take the soup too, but the rest can go on the floor. Okay, well this Therizino should be tamed up any second now. So let's go put our soup in the fridge. And then our guy should actually be tamed up here. Yeah, I don't think the gene scanner will help us because we have these Theris so close. But they really haven't been respawning. So just a little unfortunate because I'm not sure how many more we're going to be able to hunt down today. If they don't respawn. I found 1 Megatherium so far. Obviously we haven't gone into the snow because there's no Therizinos up there and we're kind of prioritizing Therizinos today. But yeah, we did find that one. It was only like level 20, so not amazing. That's a cool looking turtle, actually. Nah. It was kind of cooler before I zoomed in, to be fair. Okay, so this Therizino is tamed up, and I'm pretty sure all these are females. We have the 1 male that we found today. Now this guy was low melee, I believe, and it still is low melee. 43 weight is 1 point higher than the other one that we have. But again, nothing really crazy. I like how its torpidity is still going up from all the narcotics we fed it. That's kind of funny. Alright, so we'll take you, and then... Yeah, I mean, I guess while our last one over here is taming up, we'll take a look around again. But I'm not too confident that we're going to find anything spectacular today, just based on What, how many did we tame so far? 6? So we tamed 4, and that's 5. So we tamed 5 Therizinos today. Maybe that one comes out good, but as of right now, we haven't found anything too great. I was kind of hoping the ones down here would respawn. I feel like when we log out and stuff, then they tend to respawn in this area, but not right now, unfortunately. Okay, so we are like all the way across the map now, pretty much. Yeah, Theris are getting few and far between for sure, but we did find one more, and I think this will probably be the last one that we tamed today. All right, I think we're good. Okay, let's pop you away, and let's take out our Quetzal. Where is our Quetzal? There it is. Perfect. Okay, so this Theri over here. Where are you? There you are. Is, I think it just popped up there for a second. Let's get another good look at it. Of course, we're gonna aggro all the stuff around here. Where's this guy? There he is. That's a 150 Theri. So we're gonna take you with us. And now I'm sure there's more over here because there's usually a bunch near Green Ob, but maybe, I mean, could technically bring all the traps over here, but like, we have tamed a bunch already, and I'm starting to think that maybe if we need better stats, then we just mutate some stats. That's always a possibility. I'm not sure if we want to just tame, you know, countless Therizinos hoping to get like a 50 into health or melee, which would be amazing, by the way. But there's actually not as many over here as I thought there would be. Yeah, and if it weren't for the gene scanner, like trying to find and, you know, to get rid of all the weak ones and tame all the high level ones, this would kind of be like a nightmare with all the foliage and stuff around. Like, it'd be so crazy to try to do, like, just by looking around. So, yeah, gene scanner is definitely helpful. Yeah, there's actually like none around here. And I can't take out the gene scanner now to look because it's just going to detect the one that I'm carrying, but I don't see any other Therizinos. So, I mean, I'm pretty happy with the number of Therizinos that we've found. So, the one at the base is almost tamed up. We'll get a good look at the stats on that one when we get back, because it'll be done by then. And this one is just beating us up, although it's doing 98. 98 is actually pretty good, because I don't think any other Theri that we brought back to base so far has hit us that hard. Okay, let's hope it doesn't continue to hit us that hard. But I'm a little hopeful for this one. I just hope it doesn't shred our Quetzal before we can bring it back to base. Yeah, we'll see when we get back. Okay, we are back to base, and this guy did hurt us a decent amount, but fortunately nothing really to worry about, so that's kind of good. Let's see if we can get him into this trap here. Okay, oh, we missed completely there. Should have lined that up a little bit better. I like the color on this one too. We actually have some pretty nice colors. Maybe we can use just those colors and breed those across with our Theris. Oh, I love this guy's color. That's amazing. Okay, yeah, that is pretty sweet. Because I think we have the other one with like the teal belly, right? Okay, let's see if I can land up on this rock again. So yeah, that could be really cool. All right, will you hit us? Probably, right? Oof, yeah, you hurt. Or maybe we just hit you from down here. Can you hit us? No, you want to, but you can't. Gosh, you are mean. Okay, perfect. Yeah, maybe we want to hop off the Quetzal so we don't, aren't moving around as much, but maybe it's okay. Hello. Hello, sir. Yeah, this crossbow's like too good. We knock these things out so fast. Okay, probably just a few more shots here and we'll check its torpidity because it's, please don't put your head in the way, Mr. Quetzal. What is going on here? How does your head even wrap around that far? Okay, boom. One more? Alright, I kind of want to check its torpidity now. So if we can get you to land up here. Oh, it is still attacking us. Can you hit the Quetzal from here? Doesn't look like it. But we can still get you. So that's good. Okay, I feel like it should be torpor running. Yes, it is. So let's check its torpidity really quick. Okay, a few more shots. Yeah, it does have higher torpidity for sure, but that's probably because it's a 150. And the other ones we were taking are 140s and 145s. So probably like 2 more shots, 2 more headshots. 1 and 2. Excellent. Okay, and yeah, it is down. I don't like that they fall like out of the trap. So they're technically in the trap, but obviously they're not in the trap. Okay, Mr. Quetzal, you've done a fine job today. Let's put you away and let's get out Emerald. Okay, cool. So I never did the traits for Emerald actually. I think the one trait I was looking for was like carefree, but we have not come across that yet. Okay, 26 melee. It has 40 points into stamina. That is insane. 26 though. Maybe it just felt like it was hitting harder. I don't know. We have 40 points into stamina. That's wild. That's actually crazy. Wish it was 40 points into melee. We'd have a beast. Okay. So let's grab you. Oh, you know what? I shouldn't have grabbed you because I don't know which one you're going to be now. We had you already. Could have been you, actually. 40 into weight. 43 into stam. Also 43 into stam. 46 into oxygen. I think we had this one already, too. Yeah, definitely not amazing. I think what we're going to do is just whatever we've gotten, like including whatever the 150 tames at, we'll just use those. We'll breed all the best stats together and kind of go from there. I don't know if we're going to do full mutation stacks like we did for the RGs because, well, maybe, because the Theris will technically use for Overseer and Dragon. But do kind of wish we got some better stats on them. That's for sure. Same with the Megatheriums, but we are gonna tame up a few more Megatheriums, just kind of like how we did for the Theris today. Oh, we didn't put stuff in you yet. That would have been a mistake. Can I access your inventory? I can. 1, 2. You might actually need 10. I'm not sure. Are we tracking you? Yes, it's like tracking the Theri up in the trap, even though it has clearly fallen out of the trap. But yeah, okay, so we'll tame up this Theri, and this will be the last one that we tame up today, and then I'll bring you back when he's all tamed up, and we'll kind of just go over the stats one more time just to see what we're dealing with or what we're working with. I have a feeling it's going to be the stamina from this guy plus the highest stats that we have from the 3 original ones that we tamed up, despite taming what, like 5 or 6 more today. So Yeah, that's just how it goes. So we should be just about teamed up here. Be any second. Let's see. Oh yeah, there we go. Perfect. Oh, what? And it does come back all the way up there. It is so funny that its body's like down here, but then it's supposed to be up there. Okay. So, do we think that we got high stamina? Because that thing had 40 points pre-tame into its stamina. This is not the one. Yeah, 48 points into stamina. So that 48 points is what we wanted in like health or melee. But we got it in stamina. So, well, he's our new stamina Therizino, that's for sure. Just out of curiosity, let's say that there's another one that has respawned over here finally. Not sure how far away it is, but I'm just curious to see. There it is, fighting the Alpha car now. And it's only level 20. Okay. Just curious. Now, of all these Therizinos that we've tamed up, so how many is that total? 3. So we've tamed up 9 Therizinos, all high level. I think the lowest is right here, that was a 140. So the highest weight stat that we have is probably that 43. Yeah, it is the 43. If we get the 43 or the 42, I don't really care too much. And then the highest health is this 43 here, which I guess at the end of the day is not the worst, right? It could definitely be a lot worse. The highest melee, I believe, is this one here at 40. 40? Is that really the highest melee that we have? I thought we had a higher one. Yeah, I guess 40 is. Unless this one had higher melee. Did you have higher melee? 33. No, yeah, I guess 40 is the highest. Wow, that's kind of... Yeah, man, okay. Yeah, 40 is the highest melee that we have. And then... weights was the 42 and 43. And then stamina is obviously this Theri here with 48. I think we're going to roll with these. If we happen to see some more high-level Theris around, maybe we'll tame them. But I don't want to spend too much more time just kind of hunting down all the Theris on the map, you know, several times over. So I think that's what we'll do. And then we'll kind of just do like Gamma Dragon, Beta Dragon. If it looks like we're struggling, then it could be a couple things, right? Could be saddles. Maybe we won't have the best saddle at the time. But it could also be like just their stats are just not that great. So if we think it's the stats, maybe we'll just breed a few mutations into them and just kind of go from there. But I think as far as Therizinos go, this should be okay. I do want to go out and tame some more Megatheriums at some point, and then see if we can get some better stats with them. Also, yeah, I noticed this before. How did this get in here? Like, why? There's no way, unless like it came in here before the base rendered in. That is just, I mean, I'm glad it's a Phiomia and not something else, right? Because it could have been something completely different. So let's create a folder in here. Oops, there. Oh, we had it right. Okay. Perfect. And let's pop all you guys into there. Yeah, but like I said, we'll keep an eye out. If we see some high level ones, maybe we'll pick them up and just tame them since if they're in the area. But now I think we're going to primarily be looking out for more Megatherium, and we also are probably going to tame up some Rexes as well. So yeah, there's a few more creatures that we want to tame up for sure. Another one I thought I can think of is Dinotherium, right? If we can get some high level Dinotherium, that'd be really cool. Although I have not seen a lot of them, so I'm not sure how easy they're going to be to find and tame up. And then possibly Deinosuchus. We might try to tame up some Deinosuchus. I know they'd probably be really good for dragon with the Gigabyte, but as far as Broodmother and I mean Megapithecus is just pretty easy, so I'm not too worried about that. But yeah, we'll kind of just go with it. I think in the next episode we're gonna knock out some more skill points because we want to get that rolling along. So we'll get that frog, and then we'll just knock out the rest of that middle tree instead of worrying about the 100,000 resources. So, but yeah, I think we're gonna end this episode off here. So if you did enjoy it, make sure you hit that like button; helps the channel out a ton. And if you're new, go ahead and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one.